We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the JH Show. This is another fun week. We got another guest here today, Tiger Tantan. I actually don't know your name, and I've never asked.
Sarah.
So Sarah. Okay, so Sarah. I usually call people by their normal names, but I don't know Wolf's. I always forget, so I just call him Wolf. But
Sarah is my IRL name. We don't use it
yeah,
very often.
no, not a lot of people do. So this is Sarah or Tiger Tantan, one of my good friends in VR chat. Um, I actually know all of you motherfuckers from VR chat, so
Yep.
yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a great thing, isn't it? Yeah, so Tiger and I last night, I took her on what's called the journey. And when we're in VR chat, I love doing this with friends because if okay, now for those of you that don't know
You
what
let
the
me peg
journey
him.
is, yes, definitely. She pegged me right in the ass. No,
The
the
journey.
journey. So I find out someone's high as shit, just like me in VR chat, and then I go, all right, I'm gonna take you on the journey. You ready? And they're like, yeah, okay. What we do is we go to 6 different worlds in VR chat that are all like trippy and psychedelic and shit. Each one
Uh-huh.
progressively gets like deeper and more. It's crazy. So I start with my favorite, which is the psychedelic forest, and I think I've taken you to that one, Wolf. I know Wolf's been to that one. It's the
Oh yeah,
psychedelic
yeah.
forest. Yeah. That one's crazy. And then we go to the Ferris wheel. I love the Ferris wheel because it's so peaceful.
Ferris wheel is cool. The first
Oh,
world was still my favorite.
yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Um, and then we go to there's this world, the treehouse. Have you guys been to the treehouse with all the trippy shit in the world?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were all
Yeah.
there the other day.
Yeah. You were there too. Okay, so yeah,
Oh
that's.
wait, where's Jeff at, by the way?
I don't know. Someone DM him. We'll get him in here.
That man gone.
So, anyway, as we go, it just progresses, and it's so fun to just take friends through all those worlds and just chill
Oh
and vibe.
yes, and get their reactions and
Right.
thoughts on it.
Yeah,
It's good
like
shit.
so. Tiger,
I don't know if you were there because I don't think you had met Lab yet on one of our things. He did a it wasn't ketamine. It's like another version of LSD. It's like a letter
Mushrooms?
and a number or something like B something or other.
Never heard of it.
Essentially, he was on hallucinogens, and I had an avatar that had rainbows come out of my hands.
Oh yeah.
So anytime he'd
Sounds
talk,
like
I'd wave my
DMT.
hand,
I
and
think
you
you
could
mean
see his
DMT.
brain buffer.
Yeah, DMT. It's got to be DMT.
So I had like rainbow hands, and anytime I'd move them around, he would stare at them. So mid sentence, he would just fall out of attention span and just stare. Like he'd be having a full conversation. I just do this, and then like all of his brain cells would just,
He would just
stop at the same time.
Would just
Fail.
wipe
Just
away.
shut down. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, DMT is wild. I've only done it once, and it's too much of an experience. I'm not a fan of it because for those of you that don't know, DMT is basically a 15-minute acid trip, and it's so much. The only time I ever did it, it was so much. Like my brain broke trying to comprehend what was happening. So, yeah, it's not.
Is it DMT or MDMA that they say is good for war veterans and PTSD?
Definitely
I'm
not
not sure.
DMT. Definitely
Yeah,
not
definitely not
DMT.
DMT.
It's got to
I
be
know there's like a
MDMA.
huge like campaign for like marijuana in terms of like PTSD.
Oh yeah,
remission
no.
and stuff like that.
I was talking to my coworker today, and I'm like, they just need to legalize weed. I think it's a joke now. Like, there was a study done on my state. 75% of people in Utah smoke weed, and it's like, if they know this, why don't they just legalize it? Like everyone knows, it's most people that take it are pretty responsible, right? For the most part. But I think you should
Debatable.
treat it debatable. I think you should treat it the same way you treat alcohol in the fact that yes, you can use it, but use it responsibly. And if you don't, there will be consequences, just like alcohol. I think it should be. I think alcohol's worse, personally.
I agree.
Well, like my job,
But I
we
love
had a
it.
guy
Cheers.
tear up the laser table, and
Yeah.
he'd smoked pot like 6 days prior.
I always
and
have one of
still in
these
his
for when I get in
system,
VR.
and they
Oh,
fired it.
nice. I love that wine.
It's
I
just
quit
stupid.
liquor, but day drinking does the job. I'll sit in like my bathtub for an hour, put back a few of those glasses, and realize I can't get out of the tub. It's great. Great day.
What was that, Austin?
Like, it's just stupid how they do that. Because if I drink like tonight, I'm drinking tonight, but I go in tomorrow and
Right.
it's fine. Pot wears off. but it
Exactly.
stays in your system forever. So if they
Right.
drug test you, that doesn't mean you're high at work.
No, it just
So
means
Yeah,
it
because
tests
a
it
lot
it.
is
of businesses
just
are actually taking away drug testing because with quarantine, a lot more of that
It's
type of usage
unethical,
went up,
dude.
and they're
It
losing
is. It
they're losing
really
a lot of
is.
employees. So a lot of businesses
Okay,
stopped
so
drug testing because they had to
we
fire too
can't
many
get anybody.
people.
they need
We
to.
can't get
So
anybody, man.
the test with the drug test is the way they're doing it now are these. Because I just took one a couple months ago. They have this cup and it's got like 8 different things on the side of it. When you pee in it, it'll test your pee for everything, like literally everything. It's crazy. The only one they really can't do is like LSD and mushrooms because that's in your like
Spine.
it's in your spine. So, but yeah, so they have
They had
literally
mouse
everything
swabs.
on there. Mouth swabs
And
too.
they wouldn't detect anything. Like if
Yeah.
you brushed your teeth, you were fine to get through the mouth swabs. So
Right.
they're either being more lenient or just stopping because they can't hold on to enough people.
Right.
Smoke
So
weed and still do your job.
Whenever you get your
My
not
job
at the
is
same
double
time.
down.
I've never been fired from a job, or like I've never not gotten a job because of like smoking weed. And what's funny is when I got the job I'm working now, when they tested me, I'd smoked like the day before, so I was really nervous. They're so desperate for people that the dude took the cup, looked at it, and threw it in the trash. He didn't even like fully. He didn't even look at it. And I saw it, and the one that was for like THC was positive. It was red. He just fucking threw it in the trash. He just grabbed it and threw it in the trash. He's like, all right, let's go.
I mean, okay, but in a real note, why would smoking weed in your off time in any way, shape, or form affect your job unless you're showing up high? Like that's how
Exactly.
everyone
Right,
should
It's
react.
the
Like,
immediate assumption that people
Yeah.
make that if you're smoking in some
Then
some
you'll
way,
smoke
shape,
on
or
the
form,
job.
it distracts you, or
that's not
Well, no,
the
I think
case
you're
for
not
anyone
working
I've
to a
ever
certain
worked
extent.
with.
no, and all my
There are
coworkers.
physical signs that you're high, like your eyes start to get red. Some people are really good at being high, but
Others are
some
not.
people
You're
are
right.
just
really
It's like,
bad.
Yeah, but
it
I
just
think
depends, man.
I think most people that smoke, because I've smoked and worked before, but that's when it's appropriate, I guess. If I was working
I'll
like,
take a bitch.
yeah, Jeff, we love Jeff. I
Nah,
fucking love
I
Jeff.
would
I
go
fucking
hit the
love that
bowl.
man.
Bro, I would
Gonna
go
lie.
hit. I would go smoke with my GM during the middle of rush hour at a pizza place. So it's just kind of like
Yeah,
whatever
it
goes.
depends on the job. Like the
That
job,
sounds like so much
you know,
fun.
if you're doing,
But I mean,
well,
true,
I
and if
guess
you-
it depends on the person, rather.
When you're hitting your vape, I thought it looked kind of like you were drinking a juice box, and Jaime was kind of jealous that you had a juice box. And then I realized it was.
Fucking Jeff.
Yeah.
So,
Jeff, no, don't do that.
last
Oh,
week,
vape
okay,
fire.
let's do a little recap of what happened last week. We had to end the podcast because we were all laughing. We couldn't breathe.
that was such a good
Look,
one.
Jeff,
though.
Jeff
Last week was good. Last week was good.
week was great. So Jeff starts dying and he's laughing, and Jaden made the comment that his laugh sounds like a trash disposal. And I was like,
No, it's
what?
because of the quality of his mic or something. Like it was in his laugh, but I mean,
Bro.
there's something in the background. The way his voice sounded over the mic.
I think
or
it's also
something.
funny. You said something I would never say. I would never say trash or garbage disposal.
Yeah, you
'Cause I'm
told me this
Canadian.
last night. You told me this last night.
So instead of calling it a garbage disposal in my sink, we call it a garburator. You can Google it. It's literally Canadian specific slang for garbage
Oh.
disposal.
Freaking
Or I say
garburator.
pasta instead of pasta. Whatever's your cup of tea.
Yeah. Very
Pasta.
very flat A's up there in
PASTA
Canada.
pasta.
I say noodles.
Damn,
I
yeah,
say
where's my
s-
noodles
I
at?
say-
Where's my skinny at, boy?
W.
I say
I need
send
my
nudes.
skinny,
That's what I
boys.
say.
Where's my skinny at?
Instead of tater tots, I say potato nuggets.
Wow.
Potato
No, I
nuggets?
fucking don't.
That's,
I saw that on a cooking show. My friend
Actually,
hates it,
no.
so I quote it all the time.
That's funny.
Nobody says potato nuggets, bro.
That
I
sounds like
mean-
tater tots with extra steps.
You're Canadian.
So
right?
okay.
Mhm.
So all right, we're gonna get to the main thing that I want to talk about tonight. But before we do, I want to tell everybody this weekend I'm doing a DJ set for the Party Zone. I've been thinking about it all week because I started assembling my set list, and when I tell you I haven't been this excited for an event in a long time, I'm freaking out.
Yes.
Like I am
I know.
so stoked because this set list is just so good, and I was putting it
The
together.
Party Zone's getting a big rework coming up soon too.
Yeah, I know.
They're-
It's pretty
the
cool.
What
idea
is?
is to take the game room out and have the game room in the back of the stage area, so DJs
Oh,
can
the
always
world.
see everybody in the entire map, and then move the Never Have I Ever to. We have a balcony created, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna put something on the roof.
Yeah, we got a lot planned, but I am
I'm an
so so hyped because I listened to like EDM radio for the past week, just trying to figure out songs that would work.
Yes.
And
Prepping.
bro, I found some bangers, and I'm so excited to just
You better
play
put-
this weekend.
Dude. You gotta put Deep Blue by the Midnight on there.
Dude, please.
Yes,
It's such
dude,
a good
come
one.
on,
People love that vibe. Trust.
So
Come
Yeah,
on.
this set is so good. I don't want to spoil any of it, but I will tell you, if you like Skrillex, you like Knife Party, you like heavy like rave energy music, this is gonna be the set for you because I am bringing the heat.
Did you throw in
Is
some
this
more kind of
Saturday?
like off-put everybody loves this song in the
Right?
middle
Yeah,
of those
of course,
like last
of
time?
course. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
some,
when
there's some
YMCA
classics
came
in
on
there.
on Halloween,
Crowd pleasers.
everybody
Yeah,
was
crowd pleasers.
going
Oh, I
nuts
have
for
some.
it.
I found a banger crowd pleaser today, and I am like, oh, when I drop this, everyone's gonna lose their shit. So, yeah. So,
I can't wait.
look forward
Yeah, I
to this
can't wait for
weekend.
that one,
It's
dude.
That's 2 days from now, right?
yeah, it's
Saturday?
a Saturday. I like I said,
God.
I haven't been this excited for a long time. Like I'm smiling nonstop right now. I fucking love just DJing, and now that I put this set together, like all week, I've just been getting hyped. I'm like, let's fucking go. So
You have something to look forward to and
Right.
something that you're going to kill it, dude. I know you
yeah,
are.
it's gonna be fun.
You're going to put that DJ.
It's
So-
like a
in your
1 hour slot. I can't
bowl.
imagine what you're
Yes.
gonna do with a 2 hour.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I did a Halloween set for the Party Zone. That was the first one I did, and people loved it. So I was like, let's go. But yeah, so let's get into the main topic, which is I wanted everybody to talk about their school experiences, like crazy shit that happened in like high school or middle school, whatever you can remember, crazy stories from that. I guess I'll start, and then we'll go around here and talk about them. So my story is in high school. I think it was a freshman. I think my freshman year was like the craziest year of the high school.
The high school.
Of high school. Shut up. Shut up. The
I
high
expect
school.
y'all to call my ass on that shit if I do it too. Don't even.
Okay. So anyway, freshman year, we had this area in the school that was called the Blue Hall. Basically, it was where all the freshmen's lockers were, right? But it was named the Blue Hall because the walls all the way up to the ceiling were felted with blue, like blue felt.
Ew.
It
I was
was
gonna guess they were purple.
it was really cool because you could literally throw someone's face into it and give them a little rug burn. So it was kind of fun. But
So mean.
we always fucked around in there. We play hacky sack all the time because it was like this big open area, like a kind of a living room for everybody. It was fun. So
Fuck around back of it.
well, I could tell you that story later, but so we had the Blue Hall, and we were all hanging out in it. This was the day that we had our science class, if you will, and our goal for that day was to make the worst concoction like protein shake you could think of.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Cheers,
And
Austin.
so, oh, cheers, by the
Cheers.
way, for those of you that are having a drink. So the
Now I
goal,
want to drink.
Thirsty Thursdays,
yeah,
baby.
have a drink.
Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. I love how Jeff. So in Jeff's server, real quick, I'm gonna split off from the main conversation. Jeff has his
Again.
own
Dear God.
personal podcast. Good God, I can't speak.
I wish.
His
I
own
wish.
Discord server. You have your own podcast. This is the podcast. What?
This is the podcast.
If you hear peeing noises, it's because I'm filling my wine with the box wine.
Uh-huh.
If you can
Peeing
hear
noises.
it.
Peeing
If you hear
noises.
pee,
This sounds really awkward.
Microphone is probably actual pee.
So Jeff has a Discord server, and he always posts there every day. He'll at everyone like Thirsty Thursdays.
Almost
He- yeah, almost every day. You always post like something to match the day, like Thirsty Thursday, shit like that. You're always doing that, so that's cool. I look forward to that.
And Jeff,
shit.
you haven't invited me to the server. I've heard.
I know.
Austin, you're in
Uh,
it. Wait, no.
Am I?
I have a friend where every
Dude,
time
I-
he posts that he's
No.
streaming, I just
No.
put the word butts in his announcements because he hasn't de-admin
I
me.
know you're in it.
Oh,
Bro, I know you're
That's
in it.
funny.
Let me see.
Just
Wow,
butts.
proper.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Yeah, you're in it. VR Underworld, Aust. You're in it. I'm seeing you right now. Yeah, you're in it, bro.
Okay,
He's
I'm
like-
just drunk.
so
Yeah.
anyway, like I was saying with the high school story, so we were making these terrible protein shakes. Like we had
For
to,
shit to giggles or what?
well, the teacher, it's always towards the end of the school year, so the teacher always tries to come up with like funky
Oh.
shit to do because he's really run out
That's
of
an
ideas.
interesting.
So he started this kind of tradition of making the nastiest protein shakes you can think of. And my buddy Jaime made the most disgusting, he called it the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And he literally took peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with peanuts and like raspberries and shit, blended it up in a giant tub, and then mixed it with chocolate milk.
That sounds really good.
It was terrible. It was so bad.
Raspberries and
No,
chocolate?
see, you have to add the protein powder. So he
Wait,
dumped.
what flavor was the protein powder?
I don't know. He dumped this protein powder in there, and like it was half and half, literally half and half, bro.
Fuck, man.
So, oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
She shows up. That's great.
I thought I already had you followed from the times I've
I
watched
thought you did
DJ.
too.
I'm surprised I didn't.
I thought you did too, but
Maybe it's because I yell at the other DJs while they're streaming and I don't yell at you.
so, anyway, so we make these protein shakes, and Jaime makes this it's disgusting. It just looks like shit. It literally looks like shit.
Diabolical.
And he's like shaking it up, mixing it because it's half and half. It's disgusting. So we had these milk jugs, or the 1 gallon milk jugs, and it was half and half. It was so gross. It was like chewing on sand, and like burp juice is the best thing I could describe that shit as.
Burp juice?
Yeah. It was
Oh,
nasty, bro. So
I'm sick.
anyway, so my buddy Trace, his brother actually lives with me. Traven, you guys know Traven. So Trace,
The one you live with?
yeah, his younger brother that's my age. He
Uh-huh.
after, so in the blue hall, we were all in there, and Jaime had this jug. We'd already finished the day was almost over, and Trace grabbed that jug and just started chugging it. And we're like, "What are you doing? What the fuck, bro?"
Draven,
Yeah.
you madman.
He just starts chugging it. And we're like, "What are you doing? Like, what the fuck?" And
He's
he's
being banned.
so he finished like all but a third of it, and then he was like, "I don't feel good," and I'm like, "No
Yeah.
shit, no shit." He runs over to the garbage, and he takes this jug and throws it as hard as he can into the trash can. The trash can was empty, so this fucking jug hit the bottom of the can, bounced out, and slapped all over the carpet. And then,
Oh, why did it have to slap on the carpet? I'm sick.
and then,
Hey, do that, and it went.
bro, and then
Yeah, it made a
he,
slap noise.
this is the best part. This is the best part. After it bounces, he turns, looks back at everybody, smiles, and then throws up into the trash can. We're like, what the fuck?
Legendary.
It was fucking hilarious, bro. He just
Oh.
chugs it. He's like, oh, I don't feel so good. Boom! Looks at us and then just throws up. And we're like, what the fuck just happened, bro?
Oh my god.
that was
That's why
great,
you
dude.
don't chug a almost whole bottle of liquor.
Not only that, there's also milk he was chugging, right?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
the protein
it was
was-
so gross, dude.
You
it
can't
was
chug milk
nasty.
either.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this chatter's name because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, never mind, got it. My high brain's trying to compute things that it doesn't have the
Don't
capacity
worry,
for.
we're all in that zone except for Austin. Austin's getting a little drunk, so cheers.
We're a little drunk. Come on.
It was
Come
like-
on.
getting there.
I've started since like 7:30.
Okay, well,
Just
yeah.
trying to see the devil tonight.
I
See, Nick's
started-
got
I
one
started
of those.
since, like,
I can't stand
2 p.m.
spiced alcohol. I used to be a big gin
Spicy?
drinker.
I don't like
Oh.
I used to
Fireball.
get.
I
several
can drink it, but
times.
I'm not a big fan.
Jameson is fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
what?
I just have to say that. I'm
What?
sorry. Jameson is fucking
Jameson's
disgusting.
great.
Yeah,
I don't
Fireball is
understand
so
how
much better than
The-
JMO, bro.
the
Fireball's
Jack
so
Daniels
good.
honey.
Jack
The
Daniels
Jack
is better.
Daniels honey. I
Honey
can't
is
do the
great.
honey. It's just so sweet. It makes
You don't
me
like the honey? I
oh.
like the honey,
It's
but
too sweet. I
only
like
in
the
shots.
apple.
Like
I
I
like
can
the
only take
apple.
good shots.
I like Woodford Reserve and Jim Beam when I'm broke.
Jim Beam's great, but
Woodford Reserve and
It's
then
$14 for like 2
oh,
Penelope.
get out of here with your
Oh.
wine! Get out of here with your wine! You're a
Bro.
woman. Come
Bro,
on,
this-
that's wine.
No. I went through a big alcoholic phase ish in like November and December of last year, and so pint glass 75% gin, 25% tonic water, 3 a day, drinking on hangover
Gin and
days.
tonics. Oh my god.
Like
That
Tanqueray
sounds like-
whiskey, like
That's
not
pretty
cheap or not cheap gin.
You ever tried gin and lemonade?
I have.
Imagine having
I
alcohol.
have.
That's-
Shit's
I
that's one of
just
the-
do better
That's
together.
one of the only ways I can actually drink gin. Gin is so dry to me. I'm not a fan of it, but
It tastes like a lettuce leaf or
it
like
does.
a
Yeah,
The
it's sharp.
first time I
It's
had a
got
gin and
sharpness.
tonic was after I had gotten engaged. Back
Wow.
when I was engaged. Yeah, I was engaged for 5 years.
5-year
5
engagement.
years.
I'm 23.
Jesus Christ.
You're
Well, 24 January.
Okay. So, all
No,
right.
6 months into dating. Yeah.
So, I
So,
guess
wait,
we'll
wait,
go
wait,
to.
Wait,
What's
I'm
up,
sorry.
Jeff?
I'm stupid. So when you're engaged, that means they asked you to marry them, but you have not.
You
officially
haven't
got
gotten married. Yes.
Right.
It was to be a long-term engagement.
Okay, cool. Understood.
Yeah.
My bad. We'll
So,
make sure.
You're good.
all right. So we're gonna start with school stories from high school or middle school, whatever you can think of. School in general, I guess. Austin, we'll start with you. Do you have anything crazy?
I just
I have
actually
a
thought of
doozy.
one.
So I worked in like the engineering class, and they built this special building for it, and then there was the auto and body shop, and we had a bunch of like the air compressors, and then we had a system that ran on like, it's not quite propane, it's the welding equipment, welding type stuff, and a couple of us decided it would be a good idea to have hot brownies,
Oh no.
a fifth of Bacardi, and I don't really like rum. So I brought a Jack and Coke in a
Bro.
bottle. But these guys were sneaking it, but there's this girl in the class who had no part of this. And she had a Coke, I had a Coke. And they looked identical, and I had it sitting down.
Oh,
She
no.
grabbed it thinking it was
Oh
hers.
no!
And it was like, this was not like okay. This was like a
So-
fifth Coke, the rest straight like
Oh, bro.
harshest bourbon I could get a hold of at the time. And this girl takes a big swig because it was hot, and it hits her like a ton of bricks. And she was like a freshman. She didn't even know what the fuck she had just
Oh
done.
no.
She hits this, and you watch her just like
What the fuck was
set
that?
it down, process, try to figure out where her life has gone wrong, and she went and got really sick.
Yeah. Right.
And she thought she didn't know what the hell had happened.
Oh
So-
no.
The teacher goes and takes her to the office, and these guys are high out of their mind and cross-faded on the strongest edibles they could make, and
Bless you.
Bacardi.
Bless your face.
Bless you.
And so
Oh,
they
thank
take this trash bag. I go out back to smoke a cigarette. I
Bless you,
sneak
brother.
behind the building, and then I'm
What
sitting
grade
there,
is this?
and then I was a junior in high school.
In high school.
Okay.
And so I'm out there smoking, right? And I hear the loudest bang of my life. I mean, it sounds like the earth is coming down, the walls shake, the ground
fuck.
shakes. I'm like, what the fuck? So I throw my cigarette out, come back around. And there's a guy laid out on the ground with his hands over his ears, and the other guys are sitting there like this. And what they had done is they took that welding line for
Oh
they had
no.
the gas for the welder, filled the trash bag, tied it, and then held a lighter to
Oh
it,
god.
loaded. Really, it was just a fireball and a loud boom, but it was so loud, two of them had permanent hearing damage.
Oh my god. Bro.
guy who was
Oh,
holding the bag,
no.
His hand
When you
got
back up to
singed.
the point
all
that it fucks up your
all the
quality
hair
of
on his arm
life.
was burnt off, and they
Oh,
had
tell me one of them lost their
ambulance come out, had
eyebrows.
police come out. Somebody called 911.
Of
thinking a
course.
bomb had just gone off. So the SWAT shows up, and when they show up and they get out of those vans, you're like,
Yeah, for real, right?
I'm,
What
and
was
they-
that
they're
laugh?
interviewing.
See, this is what we were
Shitting.
talking
They're
about.
interviewing everybody.
This is
and
what we were
I'm
talking
sitting
about
there,
last week.
I have to admit to these guys, like, I was just out back smoking a cigarette. And they're like, you fucking degenerate. Like, what are you
Right,
doing?
right.
I
They're
didn't
mad
have
that you
any-
didn't get
didn't
caught
eat
with
hash, I
them.
didn't smell
Right,
like smoke.
right.
But dude, it shut down the school for like the whole day.
Oh my
Like
god.
this was at like 9 in the morning.
That's
These guys were doing this
crazy.
shit.
I wish my stories were this cool.
All right, Wolf. What about you? What crazy stories from school?
Hey,
or
Wolf, suck
whatever?
my cock.
Why?
You have to
Jeff?
have one first.
Oh, get told. All right. Wolf.
Don't do
Well,
this
we
no
did
more.
I
Yeah,
love you,
Jeff
brother.
here.
I love you, brother.
Oh, thank you for the follow. So, I'm
It's
actually
not
gonna-
really a story. I just kind of heard what happened, but basically during my senior year, I think it was like senior week, so like everybody was pulling pranks and whatnot. And what's it called? Fuck. Oh yeah. So someone brought in live fucking crabs and put it into the bathroom of the teachers' lounge.
Wow.
What is that gonna do? Oh, there's a box of crabs.
I have a picture of it. Let me find it.
Yeah, but then you could say all
Oh,
the
my day
teachers and
is
your
ruined.
school have
Literally.
There's
crabs.
a box of crabs here.
I would go into every class like, which one of y'all got the crabs though? Who got the crabs though?
While he
I
looks
need
that
to
up,
Hey, somebody got
understand
crabs
things
up in
is.
here.
our
Jesus.
senior prank, we
Cheers.
took one of the blow up dolls,
Cheers,
sex
dude.
doll that had the
cheers.
pussy in the dick, and we blew it up at the Dollar General with helium and let it go in the gym, and it floated up
Oh
to the
my
ceiling.
god. That's funny.
I'm trying to find the
So
photo.
they literally
here it
took
is.
crabs and put it in the. Oh my god,
Oh,
bro!
Hey, Zach.
Oh my god,
What the? Those poor crabs.
that's terrible. Somebody goes to sit
Those
down, and they're like,
Poor
"What
crabs,
the fuck
those
is that?"
poor,
They're just
vulnerable,
screaming.
respected creatures.
Just imagine, bro. Someone goes to take a shit and they have no idea, bro. And they open the stall and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck is that, bro?" Every
I mean,
single
not have a
toilet,
minor heart attack,
every
but I mean,
single
Dude, that would
single
like
toilet.
haunt you for the rest of your
Right.
life. Like people are like, "Why are you looking in the bowl first? You're like, "I'm trying to make sure there aren't crabs in the toilet."
Right?
I'm
They're like,
making sure somebody.
I mean, if you knew it was a
Sailor's
spoon,
not
I feel like it
coming
would
up
be
out the
different.
fucking toilet bowl real quick.
"That's funny." So that's what they did, Wolf.
Wait, what?
So they Jesus.
Man was checked out.
Yes, he was. All right. Anything else to add to that story there, Wolf?
Jeff,
my
save some
pizza.
oxygen
Jeff.
for the
I
rest
Jeff
bet
of
is
Zach
us.
dying.
settle off the burner.
Oh my god. This is a
Seattle.
disaster. This is a disaster. Holy shit.
But it's the best kind of disaster.
Breathe. Breathe. All right. Okay. So, hey, posture check. Posture check, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
I'm gonna just keep laying in my chair like
So-
I am.
I
But
think
thank
like
you.
7
though.
things just popped in my spine.
Last night we were vibing in VR chat, and my buddy, my stoner buddy Toasty, I was slouched as shit. I was probably like this, like just
That guy was super cool. Yeah, that guy Toasty was super.
I was probably just sitting
Wait,
back
so
in my
which
chair.
one of you guys have I met in VR?
Me.
You met Jaden. I think you met Jeff as well. I know you've met Jeff.
Wait. What's your VR name? I'll tell you.
The
buddy.
same in here, Tiger Tantan.
I can't remember. I probably did at one point.
She
You
was in
probably
the-
did, but when I was fucked up.
The treehouse night.
Yeah, she was there treehouse
Was
night.
she there? Treehouse night with
Yeah.
Sunny. She was there with Sunny.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then.
So-
I probably met her at some point.
Yeah. So, fuck, what was I even talking about? God damn it. This
You're
is how
asking if you
it
had
just
anything to
went.
add to his story,
Oh,
and
Right,
then we're
right,
gonna
right.
move on.
Thank you.
About
Thank you for bringing
her.
it back. But yeah, Toasty had a posture check, and I was like, oh, thank you, because I'm slouched as shit in my chair. So it's always
Don't
that.
worry,
It's,
I'll announce this week's minutes next meeting.
So Wolf, was there anything else? Did they like they had the crabs in the toilet, but like, was there anything else they did for that?
Did
for
they
their-
remove them, or did they bring in people to remove the crabs? And what do you think they did with them after?
Yeah, where was that?
I don't know.
I,
I
want to know
didn't
these
hear-
crabs' story. I want to know their side
He
of their
literally
abuse.
doesn't care. That's funny.
Would you sell toilet crabs after the fact?
Yes.
Why do
Probably.
they have a name?
Probably.
Toilet
Probably
crabs.
those
Just
black
a little
market,
seasoning.
toilet crabs.
Just a little seasoning, That's all
Either
that
Let's
that
is.
or-
Old Bay
I would
on it,
just
it'll
make
be
the
aight.
bait
You
that
could
the
sell them
sushi
as
was way too
seasoned
fresh.
crab meat.
All right, Jeff. What about you, my friend? Any crazy stories you can think of from like high school or school in general?
I know Jeff's gotta have a
No
ton of
school.
them, dude.
No school or high school. Shit, bro. One time, okay, this is one you guys would not have heard. So one time, I got this is gonna be 8th grade, the end of middle school. My girlfriend at the time invited me to a sleepover, and so we go to this sleepover at her friend's house, and turns out they don't have heat, and it's the middle of December,
Oh,
and
shit.
it's cold as shit.
Not nice to laugh at people who don't have
It's
heating, you
not-
know.
It's cold as
Fucking
fuck.
wolf.
Fucking Wolf. He's high. He's high right now. Just ignore
I know, he's
him.
like, they don't have heating. That's like a sad thing. And he just starts giggling like,
Man's
these
laughing
people
at the
can't afford
misfortune of
heat.
others.
Right. All right. So what?
So we go there. The night, everything's boring as fuck. There's no type of entertainment. There's nothing to keep us entertained. All me and her do is just have our hands down each other's pants. For
Oh my
2
God, bro. This is
And
where
then
it was
it's
going.
and then everybody's like, "Yeah, let's go get some alcohol." And it's fucking 11 p.m. at night,
Oh God.
and I'm in in 8th
Is there another
grade.
time for
You're in
11
eighth.
p.m.?
You're in,
Yeah.
wait. You're in 8th grade.
11
Bro.
p.m. at night.
And you
And
had,
these older guys. These way older
bro.
guys.
You
that-
had your hands in a girl's pants in 8th grade. that's pog
I
champ.
had my
That is
hands
pog
in a
These
girl's
champ.
pants.
toddlers are
I
fucking
had-
crazy these days.
I had my hands in a girl's pants in 6th grade.
Jesus. See, I'm.
Didn't you lose your virginity at like 12, Jeff?
13.
I think that's what you said.
Oh.
I lost
13.
mine at
Jesus
14
Christ.
actually, but
Mine was 14.
Wow.
That seems pretty normal, to be honest.
I was
Yeah.
18.
I mean, in those
Wow.
circumstances, yeah.
Even my friends were like, "How did you make that happen so fast?" And I'm just like, "Bro, I don't know, man."
Because he
It's just
truly
like-
believed he was the little engine that
he
could.
was like, all
Oh
right,
my.
I'm gonna pull this off. Tonight. I'm sticking my hands down somebody's pants.
that little engine that could took fucking 2 years of warm up. So that's all I'm saying.
Hey, there you go.
Put in the effort.
So what happened? You went to get alcohol?
Oh no, okay. So we went to go get alcohol. That took an hour and a half because
Why?
it was it was a mile and a half away, and it was that fucking thick as snow, and we had
Oh,
to walk.
When he
That's
Fuck
repeats
that.
himself, he makes me think of that commercial, that kid. Have you ever had a dream that you
Oh, that
because
line.
that you could do anything, and that the dream that you
You're gonna
he
kill Jeff.
stuttered.
You're gonna
I
kill him.
just-
He's literally going to
Bye.
pass away in this call, dude.
This is gonna be the one that ends Jeff, bro.
The
Stop,
Jeff
dude.
Chronicles.
Please stop, please.
Freaking Jeff.
I'm
Chronicles. de
sorry,
la
it's all
Mont
natural.
So, all right,
Um,
let's bringing it back. What happened? That's it.
Jeff. There he goes again, crushing some
He's
eggshells
done.
down the sink.
Turning the
Some
burn
graham
down,
crackers
it'll
and
be fine,
glass.
it'll be
Throw it in the
fine.
fucking
Bro.
garbage disposal. Let's hear it all
Bro.
around.
This
Is that what they call the death whistle?
this is absurd. This is literally a
Look
repeat
how
of
red
last
his
week.
face got. Look at
This
him.
is literally a repeat of last weekend.
Jeff
Oh my
sounded like
God.
a fucking pterodactyl.
He sounds
Jeff
like an
puts the
Aztec
P in
Bro.
pterodactyl. Let's
Bro.
be honest.
Jeff.
All right, tone
Do you
it
know why you
down.
can't hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Breathe.
Because the
Breathe.
P is silent.
Jeff,
Breathe.
please.
Breathe. All right,
We need to get a
Breathe.
defibrillator.
we do. We got to bring it back. Cheers. 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 Bring it back. Bring it back.
This
Breathe.
is the best
Oh,
kind of torture
holy
you could
shit.
give anybody. Laugh until
Cheers,
they
by the way.
suffocate.
You know, you can actually die from laughing. That's actually
Yes,
a
you
thing.
can.
Fucking pterodactyl.
This
Yeah,
is
like, it's a real thing.
Because you're outputting more oxygen than you're taking in. You literally suffocate yourself. That's why
Okay.
people gasp when they breath, because it's voluntary.
All right, Jaden. What about you? Let's hear. Unless Jeff's not finished. Did you finish, Jeff? Or that's what she.
Yeah,
that's what
we-
she said.
We almost had it back on track here.
I
I
killed
gotta
him. I'm
get some
sorry.
Advil. I
I
gotta
had
get some
to. I had to, bro. I said it and I was like, I know exactly what to throw after that sentence.
Oh, off topic. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. Getting ad.
No, that's just
Look
Jeff,
at that
yeah.
laundry basket. Those don't even look folded properly. What are you doing with your life?
Wow.
Wow.
She coming after your
Imagine
clothes.
commenting on a man's laundry before he has the chance to put it
I
away.
know.
Wait,
Alright,
who's talking
so-
shit about my laundry?
Tiger.
I
I
was
ain't
talking
saying
shit
no
on your
names.
laundry.
Freaking
Oh,
Tiger.
laundry,
Every time.
laundry. That
Okay.
laundry right there?
Yeah.
That's
Is that
clean.
clean
That's,
or
a
dirty?
that's clean. That's clean.
It hasn't been
Okay.
folded. All right. So
Yeah, who folds clothes? Fuck
I-
that shit. I'm a man. I don't fold clothes.
I know. I have extra baskets that just hold my clean laundry for my dirty laundry. I
Who was
don't
that?
fucking either.
I heard it.
what?
Nothing.
I fold
What?
my clothes. Okay.
I
So,
heard someone fart on the mic.
Jaden,
but that's
you-
okay. You don't have to admit to it.
Jaden, you are next. Let's hear a
Okay.
crazy story.
Does it count if it was on senior trip just after
Yes.
I graduated high school?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like college.
Okay, so you're all about to have your minds blown because you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you just based on your image of me inside of your minds. If I
I
had to
just
bet.
met you.
Okay, then you might be the exception then. But anyway,
I think he has a
so
foot
when I
fetish.
was in high school, I actually got arrested for underage drinking at a party. And it was, I'm not going to tell you the whole party because it's a long story, but I ended up having to be forced into like, not like forced into the car. Obviously, you know, I wasn't hesitant or resisting or whatever, but like I got taken in because I didn't have anybody to come pick me up because my phone was locked in my buddy's car. Anyway, as a result of being arrested and my parents finding out, they didn't let me go to like university or anything. And they were like, "You're not going on senior trip because we know you're just gonna drink and like, you know, do
What's
stupid
wrong with
things."
that?
And
Shit,
Well,
that's,
you know,
isn't that the point of senior trips? To go get
not
fucked
when you're
up?
a Christian parent who
Oh,
doesn't believe in
ooh.
any of that. And anyway, so my mom was like, "Yeah, you're not going on senior trip." Anyway, I'm driving to graduation. I'm rolling into the parking lot, and I get a call from my mom. She's like, "You know what? Me and your dad have been talking, and we don't want you to miss out on all the memories you're gonna make on this trip, so you can go." Most hype moment of my life. I was
Hell
on
yeah.
cloud 9.
Hell
I went
yeah.
to my buddies. I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this." Anyway, I went wild as fuck on that trip. Like, doing stupid shit that I would never do otherwise. Like, anyway, we were in line for a Lil Jon concert. And on the way to this concert, I had a whole pint of vodka in the car. A whole pint. I was sloshed. And this was before I had my tolerance too. So like, I was fucking wasted.
Yeah, full pint will have you pretty much blacked out.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Peach
yeah.
Amsterdam, dude.
Oh, dude.
Anyway.
Oh,
For sure.
oh no, not no.
Yeah, dude, yeah, dude.
Oh, no.
And anyways,
anything but that.
Rest in peace.
no, it's delicious actually.
It's
I know.
personal
Anyway,
taste.
we were in-
Alcohol is
It's
very
delicious.
person specific.
No, I
It
know
really
it's
is.
delicious.
There's some pretty shitty shit out there, man.
That's true. That's also true.
Like
Like
Mad
Summing
Dog.
up my story, we were in the line for the Little John concert, and I was fucking sloshed. There was this girl with this dude standing behind me in line, and I was with my buddies or whatever. And I guess I felt like showing out, and I had liquid courage flowing through my veins. Anyway, I turn around to this chick, and I just start making out with her right there.
Hell yeah.
I just never
Hell
seen this girl
yeah.
before in my life. Just
Hell
literally
yeah.
a perfect stranger. Like I deserved to
Hell
get my
yeah.
ass beat,
Hell
slapped
yeah.
across the face, but she just absolutely welcomed it. And anyway, afterwards, I just take and this is what I hate about myself, but I'm a dumbass and a goof. So anyway, I take my debit card out and I just swipe it right between her bikini tits.
Oh my
Right.
god.
I can do anything right now. Like
Hell yeah.
Why? Why would you?
I don't
do
know.
that?
I don't
Why,
know.
bro? Why, bro?
I don't know.
Like,
You're drunk.
this feels
Listen,
so
listen,
hard.
listen,
Long
listen.
story
When
short,
you're-
you're
I didn't
just like-
see the
It's
concert.
what his alcohol fueled
When you're-
big brain thought
yeah.
was best.
Listen, when you're that drunk,
alcohol, big. Let me swipe my credit card between
Listen.
your tits, and then I insert my peanut inside of you.
just purchase
I didn't
it
make
before
it
you
in.
buy
I
it
I
before
actually
you
ended
try
up
it.
passing
Right?
out on the
I
beach.
can't believe you
and,
just used the phrase "my peni."
He has more than one. That's a rare medical.
It's like a
thing
Cerberus.
right
You take
there.
off one head, two more come back.
I wish,
Head
bro.
back with this.
I wish.
What
my
the
dick-
fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That gets into some hentai shit.
but Oh my god.
That's like some fucking crazy part, like hentai or like weird shit
So,
you find on the internet.
it's
3 a.m.
funny.
high shit.
It's funny you mentioned that, Jaden, because I've had very many experiences. We had a hot springs back in our hometown. If you look at old episodes of our podcast on our YouTube channel, you'll see in our background when we did the green screen, we had the hot springs that we always go to in the background. It was awesome. So, kind of as a backdrop to our set. Anyway, there I have had I don't know how many stories of just getting hammered and making out with random strangers. Like, it's just,
eat my ass.
What? Oh my god! I swear to God, Jeff, we're doing a podcast here.
Oh, my bad.
I support you, Jeff. You keep doing what you
No,
do.
we love Jeff. Like, Jeff is the entertainment in this podcast. Like, this is why the four of us work together so well. Like, you get, Wolf, me, Jaden, and Jeff together. Oh, by the way, big announcement, big fucking announcement. Before I forget, and while everyone's here, we are going to meet up. The JH Showcast is going to meet up. We are going to go to Chattanooga, Tennessee. We are going to go to a Comic-Con there with Jaden, and it's going to be lit. I'm stoked, dude.
It is.
It's
Dude, I'm in
actually
North Carolina. I'm right there.
Hilarious.
hell yeah, you can come too, bro. Well, this is going to be fucking lit. So,
I'm
yeah.
going to Tennessee for the first time for Thanksgiving, because that's where my parents moved to.
hell yeah.
My grandfather
what
works
part?
in Tennessee.
You don't have
or
to
he
disclose
did
that.
before he retired.
Yeah, I
I've
don't
been there
know.
quite a bit.
I've never been. I just see the address once, and I was like, my mom's like, you're flying in, because I've been stuck with your dad and your brothers, and I need girl time. And I was like, okay. Like, I love my mom. She'll, like, mom at me, but she's also my best friend. Like, I bet I could definitely smoke a blunt with my mom, and it would be an awesome
yeah.
time.
So,
Very cool.
but yeah,
So,
that is a big
Tennessee-
announcement.
It's
Super excited.
an interesting
I can't
place.
wait. I can't wait.
Some places are really cool. Some places I went to a place called Unicoi, where that was where my grandfather was renting because he worked up there, but we lived in Wilkes County, North Carolina. So instead of driving 3.5 hours one way, he would rent up there. And like in the horror movies where the kids go on the vacation, but their car breaks down and they pull up to like
Yeah.
a nondescript. It used to be a gas station 40 years ago, but now there's just a row of
Right,
tires and an old man
right.
sitting there like,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
not a white, only
Huh?
white people is all I saw.
Not
I
a
was
what?
up there for a month and I never saw anyone of any kind of color.
Yeah, I'm super
It was very
excited.
odd.
I'm super excited for February. So that's the plan in February. We're going to Tennessee. The podcast crew is going to meet up. So we'll give you details. We'll talk about it more after the podcast is over, but when we're done live and all that. So, all right. Tiger, you are up next. Let's hear your crazy.
I don't have any crazy stories. I had crazy stuff happen near me. There was like this big orgy ordeal that happened at a school that was technically in my district. The James Bowie High School orgy.
Oh my God.
Someone
They were
Google
like-
that. Hey Siri.
Here, I can Google that. Hold on. I want to make sure I get my facts
An
right.
orgy. Oh my God.
In
Fucking
high
what?
school?
Yeah, it was a bunch of freshmen.
Oh my God.
My,
Of
I
course
wish
it
I
was.
was at that high school.
Oh
When I was that
No.
age, obviously. Don't take that out of
Jesus
context.
Christ.
I want to see if
what?
I can find it.
That's
What's
wild.
it called? The
Oh.
what school orgy?
Yeah, it was a whole hashtag. Bowie orgy was a whole hashtag
Oh
on
my
Twitter that got
God.
removed.
What year was this?
It was when I was in high school, so it was like 2013 to 2016. Something like that.
That's crazy. Jesus.
Yeah. Apparently, a high school named James Bowie caught 6 guys and 3 girls having an orgy during a prep rally in the bathroom.
Wow.
In the
And I heard that the
bathroom.
girls got charged with prostitution. That's just what I heard by
Were
ear,
they
because
above
literally, like, they were in my school. They were all freshmen.
Yeah, mute
They
yourself
were
when you
all
do that shit.
freshmen.
Sorry.
They got charged with
Because
prostitution. Was
like,
anybody
they were
paid?
in like they were one of the high schools technically in my district when I was going to high school.
That's
So,
fucking
yeah.
crazy.
It happened to me, but it happened. I'm
Do you
trying
guys-
to think. I made Okay, weird story. So when I was in high school, one of my best friends, she had one hand, cause her right arm stopped like right after the bend. So one day, for no apparent reason, like we have a band game later. I was a band kid,
Hell
I
yeah.
and
was
so
too,
she.
hell
was
It's my
too.
freshman year.
I was too. Hell yeah.
I have
That's
a French
awesome.
horn in my closet and a trumpet, but I love the French horn more. Don't let the trumpet know.
How
So
dare
she brought
you.
this bag of pancake mix, and she like the plastic bag, and she's like pushing at the powder inside of it. So she ends up taking it to this game. We just had an ice cream social for band, so we stole a waffle maker from like the come back and claim your shit table. And when we get our third quarter break, we go find the only outlet we can find in the girls' bathroom, at the stadium. And we were able to find a way to get a bowl and mix it, and we made waffles in the bathroom of that stadium
Oh
at
my
that
God.
school.
That
We were
sounds like a band
facing
kid
the
thing to do,
bathroom.
That's
honestly.
funny.
We refer to it as bathroom waffles.
That's funny.
Not a
Hell
very
yeah.
appetizing name, but I would probably still try one.
I mean, at least they weren't brownies.
Well, brownies are great, especially when they're mixed with weed.
Well, I'm talking about brownies made with a waffle maker in a public restroom. I don't think you'd trust those brownies.
So,
Crazy ass story.
do you guys remember any like fights and shit in high school? Because I have a few. I was
I
actually
do.
in one.
I had a girl try to fight me.
Did you? So, okay, so here's the thing. When I was in high school, the girls were the ones that fought the most. I don't know if that was the same for you guys, but they would go at it over the dumbest shit. And my favorite fight was, well, I mean, any of the fights was my favorite to watch because they would just grab hair and just pull, and it was always in the gym too, so there's plenty of space. They would be fucking pulling hair, smacking titties. I mean, nothing was off limits, dude. They were just beating the
Smacking
shit out of
Nothing
each
hurts
other.
like a well-placed cunt punch.
Yeah,
Dude,
like.
girls
They
had it
were-
so much worse in high school, honestly.
Oh,
Like, I can
no.
imagine fights breaking out between
Bro,
women way more than men
They
because
beat
dude,
the
they have
shit
it
out of
hard.
each other, dude. My favorite was in the blue hall, like I mentioned earlier. These girls, cheers, yeah, cheers, Jeff. These girls started fighting in the blue hall, and this girl, Jessica, grabbed this girl's hair and just struck her face across the wall. Like I said, the blue hall was felted, like the carpet, it goes all the way up.
Oh,
So,
true, yeah.
bro, she got a horrible face burn, but we were like, whoa, shit. Yeah, there were a lot of girl fights, but I was in a fight in high school. This kid named Ryan, he was just in a bad mood, like, and I shouldn't have said what I did. I kind of pissed him off because as he passed me, he called me something not very nice, and I was like, well, I replied with a very snarky, very rude comment, and I heard him running up behind me because the floor, like, I heard him coming up behind me, and I'm like, oh, he's running after me, he's pissed off, and so I, out of the corner of my eye, see him running towards me, and he jumped to like Superman punch me, which was such a dumb move. Cause
What?
yeah,
Those
bro.
are real?
Yeah.
You should like cook
No,
his foot out.
he literally. So I see him out of the corner of my eye, like run and then jump in the air to like Superman punch the back of my head. I noticed it and I stepped to the side and he ate shit and fucking.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck anime
my
style,
man.
dude.
Well, he ate shit, and I was like, yeah, stay down, bitch. And he got so pissed off, and he was up in my face. I'm like, get off me, bro. I'm not going to hit you. Like, we're in school. He was in my face, and then he got called to the office. But, yeah, it's like, guy fights. I try to avoid fights. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's why I get high and drink and enjoy people. So, you know.
I might have done something kind of stupid, but
had
I
a
think
fight
it's
that
really
almost
funny.
killed somebody.
I drew on my wine glass to make it look like Jeff.
Oh, my God.
Aww.
Jeff, you have an admirer. Look at that.
Fan art.
Fan art. That is funny.
Hey,
That's
fan
funny.
art. Fan art.
I like that.
That's his
awesome.
first.
was
Is that your
dreaming
first
Catholic.
fan
See, I
art?
got his little
I was thinking
mustache.
Catholic.
I got his little
Hell
beard.
yeah.
You know, like
You need to draw
the
his laundry
hairline.
basket.
The laundry basket. Oh, my God.
I got
The
a
lo-
fight.
Fuck
back
you
at
guys and about my goddamn laundry.
I'll draw the laundry basket in the background.
What was that, Austin?
So we had another fight that was back in the auto thing, and this poor kid, he was one of the quiet kids, and he was dating one of the pretty girls, you know, like you see, like
Right.
it just happens sometimes where they just get that shot, they go for it, and
Good for him.
this girl was horrible. She's a terrible girl. What was her name?
Oh, never mind.
Haven, I think. No, not Haven. I forget. It's been so long, but he was a sweet kid. He really was. He was a nice guy. He never did anything wrong, you know. But this girl was cheating on him with a guy in the class.
Oh,
And
no.
Gross.
the guy did it on purpose, just because the guy didn't like this kid for whatever reason. I don't know what it was.
Probably
But he
jealousy.
goes, and the kid found out about it, and he just asked him. He said, "Dude, why are you doing this?" And that guy just went into him for no good reason. He's like, "You're a little bitch. You're this. You're that.
What an
You
asshole piece of
like, you
shit.
shouldn't have."
Wow.
And the kid just, it was the most calm. And that's what made it was terrifying to watch. It was the most calm and calculated thing I've ever seen. The guy's just sitting there staring him down. He's a little kid. And this was like one of the football players. This kid just goes, "Okay." He walks over to the tool cabinet, opens the drawer, pulls out a tire iron, and just walks to him. The guy was like, "You're not." Kid raises his hand up and just smacks him across the jaw.
Oh my
Turns his head this
god.
way.
Why didn't he try to
A
stop him?
laceration through here.
He didn't think he was gonna do it.
It was so slow. Like it wasn't like somebody gets angry and they go run and grab something to come at you. He just said, "All right," got up, grabbed it, just walked to him. The guy.
I mean,
and we were
kind of
like,
deserved. I mean, I think it was a
This
little
kid,
excessive.
this kid
but
was so quiet, so polite. Yes, sir.
that's
No,
why you don't
sir.
fuck with
Thank
the
you.
quiet, nice people. They'll
And
fuck
he
you
comes
up.
and he walks up to him, and he'd been berating this kid for like 20 minutes, and it was just making comments at him. And eventually, the kid was talking to him. He just walks up, Mace, and just looks at it, looks to the guy, and just brings that shit up
Damn.
through here, lacerates him up through here. His jaw's cracked, and the guy just falls over like just a board, just flat.
I wonder if he has scarring.
And
from
the
that.
kid
Oh,
just
for
takes
sure.
it, sets it down, goes and sits down and waits for his punishment. He just
Yeah, good on
sets it on
him.
the work
Good on
desk.
him.
Yeah.
Never
goes and
fuck
just
with the
sits down
quiet
and just
kids.
waits. I was like we were we didn't even know what to do for like 5 minutes. We all just kind of stood there like, is he dead? Should we check on this guy? Like
No.
it was so surreal.
Yeah.
It felt not like a real thing that just happened. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
insane.
That's how I would
He got
have
arrested. He went to juke. yesterday.
Jesus. Man.
Wow.
Did he kill that guy?
No. Just cut
He
his face
had to
open.
have his jaw wired.
Jesus Christ.
Here, I have a criticism for the future.
Okay.
I think you should wear Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes. Really?
Who?
I'm so sorry, but I have to pee. I'll be right back.
You're good.
Who should?
Oh yeah, he has to pee. He just thought about you and Daisy Dukes and had to leave, suddenly.
Oh.
Daisy Dukes. Why would I wear those?
I don't know. I heard showing off more leg is a good thing.
Showing
He's
off.
on camera. We can't even see
Listen.
him.
Listen.
He got up.
Listen. I never really wear shorts. I've been wearing jeans for years, and
Same.
I love
Same.
jeans. Actually, I wear sweats occasionally. They're an easy exit in case I eat dairy, but
Bro, that's disgusting. Don't say that. That's nasty, bro. You ain't gotta say that shit, bro.
I'm just saying it's a quick exit.
Wazowski.
Fucking Jeff. We love Jeff.
I love you.
Did you ever get in any fights there, Wolf? You said you had a story.
Yeah. I got into a fight myself, but I'm not gonna talk about that one because it's too short.
You got your
I
ass
wanna hear-
kicked. You got your ass kicked. You got your fucking ass
No.
kicked.
Let's hear it.
No.
Let's hear it. Come on. Sorry.
Alright.
Are you short? Come on, bro.
Well, fuck, man. I don't remember all of it.
Bro, we heard
Shit.
nothing
Fucked a
from you all
man?
night. We ain't heard nothing from you all night. Come on, bro. Tell it, brother.
Yeah,
Come
he's
on,
being
brother.
quiet over
Dave's
there.
back.
I'm high as fuck, bro.
All right. Well, tell
It's
your
too
story
high.
as best as you can. Try and remember like a fight story from high school.
All right. So my friend, she started dating this guy, whatever. I forgot his name, but basically, me and her have been friends for a very long time and whatnot. So I literally helped her out with like her ex-boyfriends and been there for all of them and whatnot. And the guy she's started to talk to didn't like that I was always hanging around her and whatnot. So it was like an altercation that was going on for like 2 weeks where he just kept telling me to stop doing this because he's gonna take her away from me, this and that. When I don't really care, like, cause like we're just friends and whatnot. But at the same time, I've been there for her for like pretty long time, and she's been there for me for a long time as well. So the one day in school, he just got fed up with it because I was like by her locker with her, and he pushed me. So I started to get pissed off, and I said, like, trying to be politely at first, I was like, "Don't push me again, or I'm gonna fucking break your arm." And he just did it again, and then at one moment he swung, and he can't fucking fight. That's all I'm gonna say, cause he went like that. He tried to do it
Oh,
like
what the fuck?
I-
Just a straight downward punch, like
yeah. So I just moved to
Downward
the
punch.
So I easily just moved to the side, grabbed his arm, turned fuck, what's it called? Put him in an arm lock basically, and just snapped his shoulder backwards.
oh, nice.
We lost a Jeff, but we gained a laundry basket.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Laundry
God.
basket.
Like a fair trade, my boy.
Nah, I'd take Jeff over the laundry
Why?
basket. I
Similar
love
to
Jeff.
clothes, do you wish to wear him?
Oh, baby, you're speaking my language.
So that's pretty crazy. You just snapped his shoulder out of place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like dislocated?
that's fucking crazy.
And he
I was
couldn't
at
get
this
up
house
after
party
that.
one time, and there was beef between my best friend and then some dude because they both were into the same girl, and the girl was going after him and not my friend, and he was pissed off about it. So they were beefing. And we were at the rich kid's house party because like I played baseball with the richest family in town. Like they sponsored the teams, and like his son was my age. Anyway, it was like the fucking rich person's dad's cabin in the woods. Like it was fucking amazing. Anyway, it was massive. Like think like Project X, like that fucking
that
massive.
big
Big fucker.
is that big.
Yes.
Jesus,
Yes. And
cheers to
anyway, it's
that.
packed asshole to elbow in that thing. And so these two dudes, everybody had gotten word about it at this point. But so they were like, okay, they're about to fight, So they one dude goes and puts on fucking Rocky theme on
Oh
the
my
radio,
God.
and it's like everyone's getting hype as shit. And anyway, they go out there, they square up, and then they just talk it out and hug each other. And everyone's like, bro, what the
Bro,
fuck?
I have a video. I have a video saved on Snapchat. I'll show you guys after the podcast because I don't know about TOS.
Makes me
But
think of that Avatar the Airbender thing. Where Katara wants to get revenge on somebody,
oh
and Aang
yeah,
tells her not to go, and Zuko takes her with me, and they come back, and he's like, he tricked me into forgiving and, you know, being happy.
right. Yeah, no. I love. I don't know what it is. Guys like fights. Guys like that adrenaline of just watching
I think
fights.
I wonder
almost
about that a
accidentally
lot.
suffocated somebody once, but that's not a fight story. At least not that kind of fight story.
That's
Wait,
that's an after podcast story. That's what that is. Yeah. Jesus.
I would like
What?
to know more.
It wasn't
about
anything
that.
inappropriate. You never almost like.
I would like
never-
to know a lot more about that.
Okay.
Guys.
All right.
It's probably not what you're thinking.
She just suffocated somebody. She's literally choking
with like
them.
a pillow
die.
or, like,
yeah,
something.
die. She's
I
just,
mean,
Well,
yeah,
murdering
I just
someone.
literally
killing
tried to
someone.
murder somebody.
All I'm gonna say is I got slapped like to the
Oh, I've
point
been
of
slapped, bro.
bruising
I've
one
been
time,
slapped.
like slow hard during sex. It came out of nowhere, and I was like, "Can you not do that again, please?"
I
and
fucking
then
hate
and
guys
then
that do the
I
It
ended
face
up,
wasn't
hug.
I ended
consensual?
up liking it. I liked it after a while. I
Oh.
liked it. I was
Oh.
like,
No,
harder.
Yeah, but
What
Harder.
is it
First
with
She's
the
like,
and
no,
like
I'm
the
not
fish
gonna
hook
All right,
thing,
one
where
at
they
a
like
time.
pull the side of
One
your
at a
mouth?
time.
Like, what the fuck is that?
All right.
No, like people that
one
do
at
the
a
fish
time.
hook during sex, like the
Like
fuck
sticking
is
the
that?
thumb
Fuck
in.
that.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
that.
weird.
No, like pulling the mouth. Like
Yeah,
Mm,
I don't get it.
I don't know.
no.
I'm not into that.
Closest I came to a fight was I pulled a gun on a Jehovah's Witness.
No,
Oh
going in the mouth.
Jesus!
Where did that come from? We're talking.
We're talking
what?
fights.
What?
No,
We were
I'm
talking
drunk,
fights.
Okay. Ignore
We're
me.
talking fights.
Well,
He's
I
good.
thought
He's
I thought we
good.
were talking about
talking
fights.
Facts. I wasn't talking whatever.
All
I
right.
thought we were talking
Okay.
about
All
fights.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the show. Thank you for watching. This has been awesome. Another great episode. Thanks to everybody for being here, everybody that watched. Hopefully you enjoyed. Again, you can get this podcast anywhere you get your podcasts. It's also on YouTube. Check out the JH Show on YouTube. Thanks for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.